Friends, welcome. A 33-year-old immigrant son is shaking the foundations of American capitalism, and Republicans are panicking. They call it a socialist threat. But the truth? It's a reckoning for a system that's been feeding the rich and starving the working class for decades. When over 10,000 New Yorkers fill a stadium to cheer for Zohran Mamdani, a 33-year-old socialist calling for rent freezes and free buses, that's not just a campaign. It's a symptom of something much deeper in American capitalism, a system so broken that even the word free now sounds revolutionary. Republicans, of course, call this a socialist threat. They always do. They warn of collapsing markets, fleeing investors, and chaos if the rich are taxed 1 cent more. But here's the irony. The very crisis Mamdani is responding to was built by decades of Republican economics: deregulation, tax cuts for the wealthy, and corporate welfare disguised as free enterprise. They privatized housing, healthcare, and education, then act shocked when the market prices ordinary people out. They scream freedom while millions can't afford rent. Freedom for whom? For the landlord who owns a dozen empty condos, or for the worker living in their car? The Republican Party has mastered one trick: turning people's suffering into fear of change. They call Mamdani dangerous because he's honest about what they deny, that the self-regulating market has already failed. Yet when banks collapse or airlines need bailouts, these same defenders of capitalism rush to Washington with their hands out. That's not a free market. That's corporate socialism, where profits are private but losses are public. And while they mock Mamdani's free buses, they never explain why America can fund $886 billion for defense but not public transit in its largest city. Now, to be